Let's check out what Stage Manager is and how to use it on your Mac and your iPad. Brought to you by Softorino. So what exactly is Stage Manager? It's a new way to use your Mac or iPad that boosts productivity. Let's say you're working on a research project for university. Well, you're going to have a lot of things open, such as pages, Safari tabs, maybe even numbers and a calculator. Switching between these apps is going to slow you down. So you could use separate desktops, but there's a better solution through Stage Manager. Setting up Stage Manager. To launch Stage Manager on your Mac, head into your control center. This icon here starts Stage Manager. For iPad, head into your system settings, scroll down to multitasking and gestures, then enable Stage Manager. From here, both devices work the exact same, so we'll continue on the Mac. When you start Stage Manager, all of your open windows are grouped together with their own kind. All Safari tabs together, pages on its own, numbers gets its own, and so forth. To use Stage Manager effectively, you should move and organize all these windows so that their uses line up, like the Safari tab you're researching from, and pages being in one group, or numbers and the calculator in another group. Moving windows. In order to move a window, first select the one that needs to be moved. So I'll go into the group with Safari windows, then select the tab I want to group with the Pages document. Then head to the group you want this window to be moved to, so the Pages group. Now drag from the Safari group. Only the window you last selected in that group will be moved. Do this to organize your workspace before you start anything. It only takes a few minutes and it's going to save you a lot of time later. Using Stage Manager. As you can see, now I have my main research Safari window linked with my Pages document where I'm finishing my assignment. On the left, I have another group with numbers, a different Safari window with data, and of course my calculator so I can quickly crunch numbers. And then I have a third group where I have additional Safari windows and a text file with links to web pages so I can later use them as my references. Now that everything is set up, I can go ahead and do some research, click over to numbers to crunch some calculations, then I can go over to my Pages document and type out the results. I'm not wasting time trying to repeatedly organize all my windows. Everything stays exactly where I put them. That's literally all Stage Manager is. There's nothing more to it, but it's super handy to know some other Mac tips because it's gonna seriously speed up your workflow. So let's go over them. Mac tricks that help. The first tip is remembering that the Mac still works as usual. So if I find a cool graph in my Safari group, I can right-click it and save it to desktop. Then I'll go ahead and switch over to the Pages group, click on my desktop to see the file I just saved, and all I have to do is click and drag this into my Pages. I also had to press Command Tab here while dragging to bring up Pages. It's handy to know some of these keyboard shortcuts, so let's go over them. Holding down Command, then tapping Tab lets you quickly switch between different apps. To go the other way, hold down Command, hold down Shift, then tap Tab. Command and the squiggly line above Tab switches between windows inside of the same app. But the trackpad gestures are equally important, so let's go over them. 3 fingers up shows you all of your open apps with all their windows. This is called Mission Control. 3 fingers down shows you all the windows for the app you're in. This is called App Expose. 4 fingers spread shows you your desktop. Handy if you have a file there that you need to quickly access. If these gestures aren't turned on for you or they're not working the same as mine, head into your system settings, scroll all the way down to Trackpad, then click More Gestures to customize them to your desires. And since we're in settings, head up to your desktop and dock. Here you'll find all your Stage Manager settings. I like to have Show Items off for both desktop and Stage Manager for a cleaner look, but go ahead and enable Always on Wallpaper Click. This hides your desktop files until you press on your desktop or do the 4-finger gesture. There's also a toggle to start or stop Stage Manager here, but it's easier to just use Control Center. Show Recent Apps in Stage Manager is for the left sidebar. With this disabled, the left side will always hide when not in use. If this is enabled, then the left sidebar will stay in view until you move a window there to use its space. There's also Show Windows from an application all at once or one at a time. This only comes into effect when you launch Stage Manager initially. Everything we discussed for Stage Manager works the same on iPad and for Mac. If you found this video helpful, make sure you leave us a like. It really helps out the channel. Tell us down below what your uses are for Stage Manager, and subscribe if you want to see more Apple tips and tricks. Thanks for watching!
Softorino. Tiny apps that make a gigantic difference.